We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Huskies of Anchorage. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15. 14-yard line.
Strikers, 3-3. Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Block 40.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles, and it's timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Huskies will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. That's caught. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. 77 Bucks.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. A give up the middle to right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But you look at this defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass? And too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
70,
First down, Cincinnati.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ready? Cougar 19, Warriors 70, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This taken in by Downs. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. He'll drop to throw. He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game. And who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and
8.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Pat Surtain.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points...
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And right with it here over the middle. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
13 yards on the play. Brings up
Now third down and 7.
Go! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That complete to Downs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Josh Downs, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have cut the lead back down to 2. Extra point splits the uprights. And this is now a one-point game.
8, Bengals 7.
So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Richardson looking to throw. That's complete. It's Bayshore-Tootin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Richardson. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Able to find it. And a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule. And
can't get away, and he's taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. An 8-yard return there after the punt of 47. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football. Set up to the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Romadunze. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards there for number 15.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Let's go now.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's a short now. Loose football. The ball comes out. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Second down in the yard. A first carry here for Jordan James. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready. Warriors, 18 Cardinal, 8.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dragon 60.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the ball is knocked out, and the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
Milk bones?
None.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Huskies 14.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now it's Richardson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Throwing on second and long. Richardson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Richardson. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Ready? 65, 6.
Richardson going on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First down.
Ready, break.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
At their own 1-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Cut 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
They run it with James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
2nd and 2. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There's the stiff arm. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Here we go.
Cincinnati.
On the ground, it's James. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The pass complete to Odunze. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Play action. Now Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to launch it for Washington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Richardson working from the gun. Gets this one to Hill.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
It's a gain of 8.
Cut 19,
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again, it's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll try and do this himself. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On now is Andres Borregales to try the field goal. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Let's go now.
Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 4. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
19 Tiger.
35-yard line.
Here's James. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. They'll give this to Wright, running right. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Macarius Sneed on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Connecting over the middle with Downs.
The 2nd down pass.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
For an Anchorage 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
That's another
On the jump.
Anchorage.
Warrior,
First down.
70 Lions.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. He'll try and do this himself. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Parker Washington there to make the grab. And the Huskies have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 29-yard line.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a 1st down.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Drops it underneath for Tootin. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Huskies have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Bengals 27.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And that's a good start right there. This game's changed pretty dramatically in the last few minutes. So now these guys are forced to play from behind here. And that's a positive first step towards claiming this lead right back.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Oh, no, lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
On the set.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to right. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.